Chat room. Hello. Welcome. Hi, everybody. Happy Big Tuesday. Or should I say, Questions for Tuesday. How's everybody doing?
Know what? Removes the E from your mail.
Oh, no! Now it's just mail! Fuck! Where am I gonna put all this shit? Fable, thank you for the 27 months. Hello. I hope you all like the art that's on screen right now, because I made it. Now that I think about it, actually, is the first time I've ever drawn my own, like, Sona. So, it's the first official, aside from, like, stuff that's in, like, the store, I guess, merch, the first official Coup Eater art.
We reading mail? Get Steve in the thinking chair.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Yeah, I just made this a couple days ago for this stream specifically. Since I'm checking my email and stuff.
Happy Big Email Tuesday, baby.
Make sure you post it in the art channel, the Discord, so you see it. I will. Reeby Bo Peepee, thank you for the 16 months. So we've got some emails to look at today. As you all know, a week ago, I decided, okay, let me get into why I started to do this. A week ago, I saw my very, very good friend Holly, Hollow Tones, just answering like a ton of questions on Tumblr. And I just like wanted to do that. I was like, damn, I want to answer a bunch of questions. That'd be cool. And I remembered that way back in the day, maybe like 2011, 2012, I just made like a dedicated Q&A video, and it was called the Q&A, if you can believe it or not. So I just wanted to like do that again. I don't remember what I did. I mean, it was 10 years ago. I don't remember what I did for it. Like if I asked people for questions. But I was like, hey, fuck it. You know what would be really funny? If I just made a dedicated email address and told everyone to send questions to that. For some reason, email is just like really funny to me. Like the media, like the platform of email is just like really funny, and I don't know why. So I was very amused by this idea, and I decided to do it. So, for the last week, people have been sending me questions, presumably. I haven't actually looked at the email, so I don't know what the fuck is in there. Presumably have been sending me questions to questions@coup. No, sorry. questions4coup@gmail.com. So, today we're going to be doing that. First thing in order. I must ask. Hold on, let me check something really quick, actually, before I ask.
You've got mail.
Juno Pill, thank you for the 10 months. Oh, I have a couple things to say. Phoenix, thank you for the 3D skull ice mold you got me a little while back. It came a few days ago, and now I can make ice that is in the shape of skulls, which is pretty sick. So thanks for that. Pixo Queen, who bought me some very expensive things on Wednesday during the Fallout New Vegas stream. Was that Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday. Such as an M.2 SSD and an external hard drive. Those also came the other day, and I have installed a second SSD into my computer now, so now I can fit all video games ever. So huge shout out to Pixo Queen for that. I installed that yesterday. That was my excuse for not streaming, was because I was like, I'm gonna install this thing on my computer, and it's only gonna take like 40 minutes, but I don't want to do anything else. So I did that. Another thing, a recusant bought me a maximum gold box of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So I have that here with me. Would you guys like me to open that first before we get to the questions? Or do you want me to get to these fucking questions? Like, are you just waiting for me to get to these goddamn emails? It won't take that long. Card unboxing, open please. Got it. Do it like this, baby. Just like this. Focus. Focus. Maximum gold. Right here. See what I'm talking about? Is my camera gonna... We're good. Get that Kroger card out of here. Alright. I'm gonna open this then. And then after that, we'll get to the emails. Get your emails in now. For real. Last chance. It's not last chance. You can send more emails if you want. Fucking cares. Opening the fucking plastic on this shit. It's fucking plastic sealed. I didn't even open it. Ugh. This is not a Kroger sponsored stream. Fuck Kroger. They can suck me from the back. Okay. I've never actually opened one of these maximum gold things before, so I have no idea what kind of shit is gonna be in here. I just heard that they come with good cards, so I put it on my throne. There's one. How do I get all these out? There's one. Oh, motherfucker, dude. These are difficult to get out of the package. You can't actually, like, just take the whole thing out, can you? Oh, fuck, I dropped one. There's one. Okay, I think it's just 4 packs. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else in there. Okay, so there's 4 of these fucking gold-ass packs. Maximum gold-ass packs. So, I'm gonna open one of them. Alright. Barrier Statue of the Inferno. Whoa, these are all like... Oh, I see. These are all fucking, like, gold foil. That's why. Okay. Barrier Statue of the Inferno. Trade-in. Barrier Statue of the Draught. Whoa! Look at these fucking cards, dude. These look sick. Like the gold framing. Chaos Dragon Levianeer. I haven't heard of, like, any of these Yo! Holy fuck! Ah! That's just straight up Red Eyes Black Dragon, dude! That's good old-fashioned fucking Red Eyes Black Dragon! Holy shit. Mecha Phantom Beast Blue Impala. Hey! Hey, Trunade. Hey, Trunade. Hey. Who's Joey Wheeler? See, this is what I was worried about happening with my fucking keyboard. The lights, like, make it, like, go out of focus. Why is that? Anyway. Okay, fucking sweet. The Red Eyes Black Dragon. That owns. 3 more.
You've got mail.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ! Fucking scared the shit out of me. I think I've got mail. Okay. Dragon Lord Ixchil. Yo, Whitestone of the Ancients. I love that card. That's a great card. For a Blue Eyes deck. Alastair the Invoker. This dude's about to invoke some shit. Synchron Carrier. Fire Formation Gyoko. Ooh, oh, this is a fusion card. What the fuck? Elder Entity Nts. Tour Bus to Forbidden Realms. I feel like I remember this card. Didn't it have different card art before? Add one fiend monster from your deck to your hand, except a dark or light monster. I just wanted to see if it would do it. Okay. Interesting. Got those. Tour Guide is the card. Tour Bus is built to support it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking of Tour Guide. You're right. Because that was the card that was always on the front of Duel Network back in the day. Okay, third pack. Coach Soldier Wolfbark. I don't know if these are like super in focus or not. If this looks like shit, let me know. And I'll do absolutely nothing about it because there's nothing I can do. Mech Knight of the Morning Star. Got a gold card here. Ooh, it's an XYZ. Constellar Pleiades? I don't know how to say that shit. Constellar Pleiades? XYZ cards are sick, though. Cyber Dragon Core. Awesome. Love Cyber Dragon. Ooh! Super Polymerization. A gold fucking plated super polymerization, dude. Awesome.
You got mail.
Oh, God! Foolish Burial Goods. Imperial Tombs of Necro Valley. And then that's it for that one. And then we got one more pack. You've got mail. Okay. Magical Meltdown. Starlight Junction. That's a highway. We're building highways. Ooh, a number card. Number 74, Master of Blades. Never heard of this guy. Love the number cards, though. Oh my fucking God. Isn't this card like super expensive? We got a gold tour guide from the underworld. Not anymore? Oh man, that sucks. Bummer. Still cool to have though. Ooh. Kitchen Dragon Maid. When the fuck did they start making Dragon Maid cards, bro? What? Yeah, maybe this print. I mean, it is gold. Gold terraforming? A Traptrix card. Traptrix Mirmelio? And that's it. That's it, baby. Dude, the plated tour guide from the Underworld and the Red Eyes Black Dragon. Awesome. That rules. Thank you for indulging me in my Yu-Gi-Oh card opening. Again, thank you so much to A. Recusant for buying me this pack of cards. That was fucking awesome. Appreciate it. Let me put these somewhere where I'm not gonna forget they're there. I'm trying to create like a chill atmosphere here. And yet, I've got mail. Okay. Let's look at this fucking email. Shall we? Gmail.
You've got mail.
Really? Is that so? Okay, I'm opening up questions for Ku for the first time. Let me see it how many. Oh my god. That's a lot of emails. That's quite a bit of emails. Okay. Very first question. From July 13th. I'm not gonna say names, by the way. If it wasn't obvious, I'm not about to like read off people's emails or their names. So I'm just gonna read the questions. It was the very first question on July 13th. They said, "The people must know," is the header. "What is your standard Taco Bell order?" My standard Taco Bell order is 2 quesaritos, steak quesaritos. What the fuck are they called? The Cinnabon things?
You've got mail.
Thank you. What are they called? Whatever they are, the Cinnabon things. Cinnabon Delights, thank you. I get at least a few of those. As well as a Baja Blast, obviously. And if I want more food for later, I'll usually get like a couple chalupas or something. But 2 quesaritos is like the meal, as far as I'm concerned. That's always been my meal, is 2 quesaritos. For like as long as I can remember. As long as they've existed. So there you go. That's my standard Taco Bell order. Next caller. Wait a second. Let me look at this other shit that's in my... Thank you for subscribing to Dracula Daily. What is Dracula Daily? Someone signed me up for a fucking newsletter. What's Dracula Daily? This is like a blog. What the fuck is this? It's literally the full story of Dracula, emailed to you by the dated entries. Awesome. Okay. I'll take a look at that later. We'll take a look at that later. Next question. How's your day been? It's been pretty good. I mean, I woke up today. I got a few things in the mail. First of all, I got a Mega 64 shirt that I ordered all the way back on 420 during their 420 stream. which is pretty cool. It was the Baltic tee that's like the red and blue tie-dye with the 64 logo. Looking fucking swag. I also got my own merch in today. I ordered the Fool hoodie, and it's awesome. It's super comfy, and it looks sick as fuck. I'm super happy with how it came out. The print looks amazing. And then I played a little bit of No Man's Sky before the stream, because I've been playing the fuck out of that game. No Man's Sky rules. And I'm gonna play more of it after the stream, most likely. So that's how my day's been. It's been good. Thank you for the question. Next question. Opinions on water. What is your opinion on water? And then they also sent an image. Hold on. They also sent me an image with this email. What is your opinion on water? It's good. I like water. It's good, and you need it to live. And when you haven't been drinking a lot of water, and you go and get some, like, a bottle of ice cold fucking water from the fridge, which I do all the time, by the way. If you're not cycling out bottles of water that you're keeping in the fridge so that you always have a cold drink of water, you're not living. Start doing it. Fucking best feeling in the world. When you're, like, thirsty as fuck and you just drink, like, a ton of ice cold water. Thank you for the question, Sasuke. Appreciate it. Next question. Wait a second. Should I be checking, like, my spam? There's only one thing in spam, actually. There's one question in spam. The reason I ask is because I see an email at the bottom here that says, I lied, 4th question, and there's no previous questions from this person. Oh my god, there was a second page of questions I completely missed. I feel like an idiot. So the first question was actually not the first question. Okay. First of all, let me read the question that's in spam, because before I forget. The question that's in spam says, I'll only ask this once. Post-fursona. And, can I show this image that they sent with it? It's extremely funny that Google put that in my spam folder. Extremely fucking funny. They sent it with this picture. I am sorry to disappoint whoever sent in this question. I don't actually have a fursona. Believe it or not, I'm actually not a furry. And we made one just for fun like a few years ago as like a joke almost. Cause somebody just asked me, they were like, what animal would you be? And I said, what was it I said? It was like a bat or something. So if you need an answer, there you go. But otherwise I don't have one. Next question. Which is the first question, actually. Okay, the actual first question that I was ever asked by anybody, as soon as I told people I was doing this. What is the best skeleton pick? Choose up to 3 if needed. That's gonna be hard. Let me check my folder and just search Skell. and I'll tell you how many images came up. 182. The best skeleton image. Choose up to 3 if needed. Oh man. That's hard. That's really hard. Here's one of them. This is definitely one of them. This is one of my favorites because I post this in like pretty much every Discord server I join.
You've got mail.
Thank you. As soon as I like join a private Discord server, this is usually the first thing I post. Let me see what else. I'll try and pick 2 more to give you a satisfying answer here. Do you guys think GIFs count? Can I choose a GIF? I really like this one. This is one of my favorite GIFs in the world, and it has a skeleton. Something about this GIF is just, it does it for me. Okay, one more. I'm gonna say, even though I haven't thoroughly looked over the entire folder, I'm gonna say this one. I'm gonna say this one. No explanation needed. I'm not even gonna go into it. I don't need to. Next question. This question says, in the header it says, question, in parentheses, words, comma, weed. And the email says, how many words can you come up with to describe shit weed? And also, how many words can you come up with to describe good weed? Okay, so shit weed, booty ass, fucking, I don't know, it's just, I would just call it bad weed. I don't really have, like, terms. The bad shit. low grade flower. Bunk, yeah, that's a good one. Shake is a term to describe, like, a physical thing. Cause like, whenever I like buy weed, they give me like, sometimes they'll give me a free bag of shake, which is, basically just like bits of the flower. It's not bad weed, it's just like a different thing. Disappointing. Skunk weed? No, I don't even know if I'd say that, cause some good weed is skunk weed. Cause it smells like shit. But it's good fucking weed. Okay, how about good weed? Mid is, okay, yeah. Should also say, thank you, Gnashing Maw, for bringing this up. Mid is not bad weed. I'm so tired of people using the word mid to describe bad weed. That's not what that is. Mid is literally like mid-shelf. That's why they say that when you go to like a dispensary, because there's like low grade, mid, and like high grade or like top shelf shit. Mid is literally just like middle of the road, as in like maybe it's not as strong as the really good stuff, or it's not like as expensive generally. I love mid. I smoke mid all fucking day, every day. How many words can you come up with to describe good weed? The good shit, the gas. I like using the word bud. I like calling weed bud and flower. Those are probably my twos.
You've got mail.
Thank you. Those are probably like my 2 to go to, bud and flower. Yeah, mid is gas to me, 100%. Sticky icky. We're just naming ways to say weed now. Next question. No subject. I would love some insight on the behind the scenes of your stream, your layout. I think your stream layouts are super slick and elegant. Thank you. First of all, thank you. I appreciate that. Also, have you ever seen and or heard of the movie Pontypool? It's a single location.
You've got mail.
Thank you. It's a single location zombie movie with a really neat take on the genre, and I can't really say much more about it without ruining it for the first time watchers. I think it's real good. Yes, I have heard of Pontypool. I think I've had it downloaded for like a year and a half and just haven't watched it. I have it on my computer though. I will try to watch it soon. As for the first question, I would love some insight on the behind the scenes of your stream, your layout, etc. I'm not really sure what kind of insight you'd want for that. I drew this image you're looking at right now. I drew it in Photoshop. I use a lot of Photoshop video editing stuff to make cool layouts. I don't know. What? I'm not really sure how to answer this question, to be honest. Yeah, I drew this on the screen. I just drew it a couple days ago for this stream specifically. I appreciate the sentiment though. I'm glad you like my shit. If you want to send me another email that like gets more specific with it, feel totally free to. I will probably see it before the stream ends. Next question. I got a warning that this might be a phishing email. I don't think it is, because there's no links or anywhere. No links or anything. Drop your drawing hardware? I got a Huon tablet from Pixel not that long ago. It was on my throne. You can go look at previously ordered stuff on my throne if you want to see the exact kind. Anyway, this question is, I have two questions, kind of related. You can choose whichever you feel would be more interesting / would apply best to you. Question A, what piece of media would you describe as peak media, and what do you personally understand by that? Question B, what video game or other media format, if you feel like it'd lead to a more interesting diatribe, made you gain a redoubled or newfound appreciation of the art form? Well, I guess the answer to probably both of these would be the same thing, right? This is an SAT question. Well, fuck, I guess I'll just name some of my favorite pieces of media. Bloodborne, obviously. I'm wearing a Berserk shirt right now, so I do have to name drop Berserk. Definitely made me see, like, manga in a different way. I was like, whoa, this shit can be super artful. Robert Eggers movies, The Lighthouse, The Northman, The Witch. All his movies have like straight up expanded my palette of film enjoying. If that makes sense. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which I've been rewatching with B as he's watching it for the first time. Incredible fucking piece of media. Have you watched The Green Knight? Yeah, I have. It's all right. I don't really like it as much as like a Robbie Eggs movie. Describe as peak media. The movie Cure, which we watched probably, I think it was like 2 months ago or something, right? That movie made me remember how much I just love the fucking art form of cinema. Like, oh man. I became, like, obsessed with that movie for, like, a couple weeks. FLCL, yeah. Another amazing anime that, like, shows you what the medium can be. I know, yeah, Kira's getting a Blu-ray release soon. It already has a Blu-ray, but it's getting a Criterion Blu-ray, which looks way better than the current existing one. They announced it like last year, and I've been waiting on word for it, and then they just this week talked about it again, finally. So I'm very much looking forward to that. I hope that answered your question. I hope that answered your question good enough. Hard to say. There's like a lot of media I love. I love like all kinds of shit. I love art. Art rules. Next caller. Where is the bathroom?
You've got mail.
Thank you. If I get up from my chair and I turn around and walk about 5 feet, turn right, walk about 5 more feet, I'll be out of the doorway of my bedroom and in the hallway. And then if I turn right again, a third right turn, I know, and walk about 5 more feet, I will now be in the bathroom. Thank you for your question. Next question. What do you think it all means? Why are we here? Is there a grand design, or is it just random noise that took our shape? The common way to say it broadly, I suppose, would be, what is the meaning of life? Did you copy and paste this from somewhere, or is this actually, like, did you just straight up write me a poem? I'm searching this. Okay, nothing comes up.
You've got mail.
More importantly, what is the meaning of sentience? Why did we, evolutionarily speaking, need to be sentient? To really think? Now, I'm not a religious gal myself, so I'm not coming at it from that angle, but do you think there is a reason at all? Or are we here all by accident? Just because some meat surrounded by bone got zapped in just the right way, enough to start linking itself in strange ways. Personally, I don't know if there is a reason, per se, but I do think there is a purpose for us all. I think the meaning of life... Okay, this is becoming not a question. Very, very quick. I think the meaning of life is to enjoy it as much and as often as you can, and to help others do the exact same thing, in their own way, in your own way. And so I suppose, thank you, since you help bring others joy in your own way, and I hope you enjoy pondering these sorts of questions like I do. Yeah, totally. All that shit you just said, totally. I don't know. I guess to answer the question, is there a reason we're all here? No. No, not really, not at all. That's why you gotta make your own. It's like liberating, right? Like what? There's like a term for this exact like type of thinking that I'm talking about, right? Where it's like the fact that there is no meaning to life means that it can be anything you want. I tend to look at it that way. Hopeful nihilism, positive nihilism, I guess. Yeah, sure. If that's what people are calling it, yeah. That. Thank you for your question. Next question. Question of actual substance this time, it says. What's your favorite music lately? Could be by someone else or a piece you're proud of making. Bonus shitpost question. What's your favorite key on the keyboard? Spacebar. Immediate answer. Easy. What's my favorite music lately? That's tough. That's tough. I'm like really picky with music, so it's very rare for me to find like a new artist I'm super into, because I guess I just don't spend that much time like looking for music, because I like know what I like, you know? So I'll say, since they recently had their last show a few months ago, I've been listening to a lot of Brockhampton again lately. And they've pretty much been like the soundtrack of my adult life, to be honest. Cause I got real into Brockhampton when I like first moved out, and I've been living on my own ever since then. So they've been a very special group to me.
16.
Thank you, Leon, for the 16 months. So there you go. And I guess if there's a piece I'm proud of making, yeah, I mean, I don't know, I'm proud of making all my music, right? Because every time I make music, I try to do something like I haven't done before, which is what makes it so I always learn something. And like, I can trace the exact, like, if I just picked out any random one of my songs, I can like trace back the exact thing I learned from making it.
You've got mail.
Thank you. So all of them, really. I don't really have one that I'm more proud of than the others. Next question. Why gay? Time sensitive question. Cause I like men. Cause like men are like cool. Next question. Do you have any other creative mediums besides photography? Would you like to do others? Yeah, I stream. I make videos. I make video essays sometimes. So I guess that's writing, technically. I draw. I drew the thing that you're looking at right now. I make music. I did not make the music you're listening to right now. This is Stream Beats by Harris Heller. Would you like to do others? Yeah. There's like all kinds of shit I want to do. That's like why I do a bunch of different shit, is because like I like to not leave any stone unturned in life, you know? If there's something like I could try doing just to like, for the sake of saying I did it, I'll do it. I've thought about like doing like singing before. I do want to make like hip hop and rap with friends again at some point. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. There's all kinds of shit out there you could do. So yeah, I want to do it all. Try parkour, maybe. I gotta start actually exercising before I do that, because I sit down all the fucking time. Oh, and it also said at the end, also, what's your favorite animal? Favorite animal? That's hard. There's a lot of animals. I'll say dogs. I'll say dogs as tentative answer. Unless I come up with a better one, that's my answer. Love dogs. Next question. Grape or strawberry jelly for your PB&Js? Or are you on that fucked up wacky shit like apple jelly or something? Grape jelly. Always grape jelly. I'll eat something with different jelly, like who gives a shit, it's food. But if I had the choice, grape jelly. I'm a classic grape jelly and peanut butter kind of guy. I've had orange marmalade. Yeah, it's actually really good. I love how you framed this question though. Or are you on that fucked up wacky shit? I am not on that fucked up wacky shit. Thank you for your question. Next question. Free copy of Book of Bobos. Book of Bobos releasing soon. Click link to claim your free copy. From Bobos. And there's a link here. And do you want to know where the link goes? Crouton.net. Thank you. Thank you for your email. Hi there, Koo. What is your favorite food at a county fair? I'm gonna say fried Oreos. Because I'm trying to think of like only things that you could get at a county fair, like not just some normal ass food like a burger or a hot dog. I had fried Oreos at a fair one time, and it was like the most delicious thing I've ever fucking tasted. It's so rich. Like, it has to be tasted to be believed. I'm really hyping up these fried Oreos, but I swear they're fucking good. They're really good. Next question. 3 questions. Number 1. If there's multiple questions from now on, I'm just gonna answer the first one and then move on. What drink or mix of drinks would you definitively label as the coup? As in, what would you want people to drink in your honor after your death? Okay, here's an answer. I don't know if I'd want people to call this the coup, because that's not what it is. This drink has a legacy of its own. But if you're trying to get something alcoholic in your system, and you wanted to drink to my honor, that drink of choice would be Dr. Pepper and Bacardi Gold, otherwise known as the Youmacon Special, because multiple years in a row, me and friends got super drunk at Youmacon with Dr. Pepper and Bacardi Gold. So that's my alcoholic drink of honor. Otherwise, just a Baja Blast or an Arizona green tea with ginseng and honey, baby. I mean, you know what's up.
The coup is Pepto-Bismol and Everclear.
Okay. Yeah, what Lex said. Thank you, Lex, for the 17 months. Pepto-Bismol and Everclear. Phoenix, what's the recipe for fuck milk again? Can you remind me? Isn't it, oh, yeah, Robitussin and buttermilk. You can drink that. Question number 2. What sort of chimeric beast what sort of chimeric beast would you make, given the access to the parts of all Earth's creatures? I would make... Let me think about this one for a second. I would make an alligator. So we start with an alligator as the base, and we give it crab legs. And then what kind of like arms would it have? Let me think. It would have tiny, tiny, tiny little arms like a T-Rex. Tiny little arms that do nothing, like a T-Rex. There you go. There's my chimeric creature. Question number 3. If you were to go slashin', what mask would you wear? If I were to go slashin', like a slasher? Well, I'd probably wear like a skull mask, right? That seems like the obvious answer here. I'd probably just wear a mask that looks like my Sona, right? There you go. I can't think of anything else I would wear. Next caller! A question for Koo. Probably a dumbass question, but what got you into making music? listening to music. I know that's not, I mean, that's the truth. That's the truth of it. To be honest, it was actually Brockhampton. In 2017, 2018, it was probably more like 2018, when I like first got into them, I was so like inspired by the fact that they were just these guys that just met on like an internet forum and just all moved in together and just started making music with pretty much no experience. So I was like, well, fuck. If they can just like do that, why can't I? Why can't I just learn how to make music? Because I don't know shit about music, but they don't either. So I guess to yourselves, if anyone else out there is like interested in it.
You got mail.
Thank you. If anyone else is interested in it, just fucking pirate Ableton or something. Pirate Ableton or FL Studio and just like start fucking around, see what you can do. I think you'd be surprised how easily it might come. I'm actually using the same microphone that they recorded Saturation on. I forgot about that. The old fucking SM7B. Tried and true. I'm speaking to you on it right now. Thank you for the question. I'm gonna take a drink. Hydrate, everybody. If you need the email, it's questionsforku@gmail.com. I think like I might just do this every week. I think like on Tuesdays or whatever closest day I stream, I think I'll just make this like a regular thing. Like at the beginning of stream, I'll just check my email. I would like to do that. Next question is, do you have any scars / broken a bone? Any stories to go along with them? Yes, I do. I've never broken a bone, but I have a pretty big scar. I don't even know if it's still visible, actually. I haven't like tried to look at it in a long time. So maybe it's not still there, I'm not sure. But for a long time, I definitely had a scar on my chin. Because when I was 10, I was like 10 or 11, my family was moving into a new house in a new neighborhood. And it was like the first day of us being there. We're literally like moving in. And my grandpa is there like helping my family move shit in. And me, I'm riding my bike around the neighborhood. And for some reason, I decide to like do a fucking trick. Like I don't even remember what I tried to do. I think I tried to do like a wheelie or something. I fucked myself up bad, hit my chin directly into the concrete. And had to walk back home and like left a trail of fucking blood on the way there. It was pretty bad. And when I got to my house, my grandpa was the one who was like at the door, like he was the first one to see me, and he was like mortified. Like I remember the sight of him seeing me because I couldn't tell like how bad it was. I was just like in a daze. I was just all fucked up and like didn't know hardly what was going on. But I remember walking up to my house and my grandpa's face, he looked fucking horrified. Like he saw like a zombie. So I had to get 6 stitches in my chin, which sucked bad. Avoid getting stitches if you can. It's not fun. And they weren't even like dissolving stitches either. Thank you. They weren't even dissolving stitches either, so I had to get them taken out later. Thank you for your question. Next question by the same person. Is there any skill or talent you have or had that you don't get a lot of opportunity to share, other than the photography stuff you talked about in a recent stream?
You got mail.
Not really, aside from drawing, just because I hadn't done it in so long. I guess voice acting, because I used to do that a lot. I don't really do, like, voice acting anymore. I'm not really interested in, like, pursuing it. It's kind of whatever. Like, I like the act of voice acting. I just don't like the... I don't know. I don't like the vibe. The vibe of voice acting is different than it used to be, like, online. You know what I mean? People who have VA at the end of their name are embarrassing. I'll just say it. I'm like embarrassed to be around them. So there's your answer. I hope that satisfies you. So Nifty? Does Nifty have VA? I thought I always said that as a joke. Nifty doesn't have VA at the end of his at. You guys are just making shit up. We say that as a joke because it doesn't have it in there. I'm not shooting shots at my friends who have VA in their name. I'm just saying, in general, people online who have VA at the end of their name, they're annoying. They are. I'm sorry. Anyway. Final question from the same person. Would you ever mix the Arizona green tea with ginseng and honey with anything else? No. 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 No! Why would I? No. I would just make a different drink. No. That's like sacrilege. That's fucking sacrilege. Next question. Sorry if this question is maybe a handful. Feel free to cherry pick what parts, if any, you'd like to speak to. What's your favorite, or perhaps the most surprising part of streaming to your audience in particular? Not just the people in chat, but lurkers and people who watch the VODs too. There's a lot that goes on in each stream in terms of how people respond to you versus the game, donations, backseating, roasts, running jokes, and of course, a lot of laughs shared. So I guess I wanted to ask, what elements of it do you enjoy? What don't you enjoy? Thank you for your streams. They've really helped me through some rough patches over the last couple of years. You are consistently funny and cheer me up, but most of all, you're a good dude. Wow, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Message clipped? Have you It's not clipped. Shut up, Gmail. What do I enjoy the most about streaming? Well, number one, can't be overstated. Not having a job? Fucking rules. That's kind of an incredulous answer, but like, I'll get into it more. But not having a job is awesome. Secondly, I just love having a good time. I love playing video games, so that's just like the foundation of it. But I love having a good time, especially with friends. It feels great. It feels like when you're having like a great stream and like your energy is high and you're like, maybe you're cracking jokes every so often, which is not something I think is like required for streaming. I don't think you have to be funny. I don't even think you have to fill dead air. I think that's bullshit and a really quick way to like burn yourself out. But like when you get into that vibe and like things are just moving, there's a lot of people watching and they're having a great time. It feels awesome. It's great. What's the most surprising part of streaming to your audience in particular? Here's one I thought about a couple days ago, I guess, that's kind of surprising to me. I feel like for someone who is, maybe not who I am necessarily matters in this, but for someone who talks a lot about, like, masculinity and how, like, you know, the whole Dudes Rock thing. I feel like
You got mail.
I feel like most of my viewers are she, her. Which is just kind of, like, not even a problem, it's just funny to me. I thought about this the other day. I was like, I feel like every fucking one who watches me is a fucking she, her. There's a lot of them. It's surprising. And hey, you know what? If that's how it's gonna be, awesome. I welcome all the women. I welcome all the women. Just as much as the they thems, the he hims, and the others, of which there are many. Dudes Rock is gender neutral, obviously. Yes, I don't need to say that. You know that. I just think it's really funny. So there you go. That's my answer. Next caller. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? And also, have you ever had a dream that you had your you'll want them to do so much you could do anything? Next caller. Where doth they call it oven when thou of in the cut? I'm not fucking. Fuck these emails. Next question. How do you feel about dudes pop? Dudes metal? Dudes new wave ska? I could go on. Dudes can do anything and are not restricted to rocking. Next question. They said, what do you think of him? And they sent me this picture. I love him. I love this guy. Great guy. I get the feeling that he must have many wares to sell to me. I'll like exchange scraps of garbage for valuable wares. Thank you for your question. Next question. Oh my god. I don't even... This is like an essay of text. I feel like I'm getting copy pasted, so I'm not gonna read this one. It's like goddamn near unreadable. Next question. If you could do anything in the world at no cost, money, time, energy, etc., what would it be and why would it be? And then they said, heinous comment redacted. You know what I really want to do? Hold on, let me find like a video of what I'm talking about. I want to fucking... I want to just like not do my job or anything, like not have to support myself for a few months and just get really fucking into mountain biking. I want to just travel the world and just fucking mountain bike for like 6 months. I want to do this shit. I want to do this shit so bad. I want to buy a nice mountain bike and just go fucking mountain biking. Thank you for your question. Do you know Baby Laser or Los Tiny's voice? It's Los Tiny's boys. first of all, but yes, I'm familiar. Next question. Have you ever watched a scene in a show or a movie that was so perfectly synced with the music that you thought about it for years afterwards? Yeah, all the time. Yeah. I can't think of like one specifically that sticks out to me, but yeah. I used to make AMVs back in the day. That was like one of the earliest things in like video editing that like inspired me hugely, was AMVs. And like that, the whole basis of that is just like footage synced up to music. So I hugely appreciate that type of shit. AMVs are high art. I totally fucking agree. I love AMVs. Next question. Hayaku, longtime viewer, first-time viewer. Huh? My question is, what is your dream Lego set that doesn't exist but should? Like something you want with all your heart to be captured in tiny plastic building bricks. The cabin from Evil Dead 2. The Nobi cabin with a little Lego ash, and you make the work shed outside, etc., etc. A Fury Road War Rig set? That would be fucking awesome. My answer is still the Evil Dead one, though. Next question. When I first saw the post, I misread it as questions for Goku, and I thought it was going to be about Dragon Ball. What's your favorite Goku and why? I'm going to assume this means, like, favorite, like, point in time of the Dragon Ball timeline. So I'm going to say Kid Goku. Kid Goku, like in the middle of original Dragon Ball, like before he's a teen, is like peak. Kid Goku. Next question. Which TF2 merc do you think you could seduce into having intercourse with the fastest? Okay, let me unload this first. Let me think about this. Heavy. Everyone's saying Scout because I love Scout, but that's incorrect. It's Heavy. The answer is Heavy. And they also said, now which TF2 merc do you think you have the best chance at having a long-lasting relationship with? Okay, that one's Scout. That one's probably Scout. No, it's because Scout is easy. Listen, they asked me who I think I could have the best chance of seducing fastest. They didn't ask you, all right? This is my Q&A. Now pit them against each other to the death. Who wins? Probably Heavy. No? Scout. Scout. Thank you. Next question. Hark, thou skeleton cowboy. Choose one or more. What's the best and worst soup you'd want to be able to secrete from a hole in your fingertips? I'm gonna say tomato would be the best. If I could just produce tomato soup at any time, that'd be awesome. Worst? I don't know. Is there like a stinky soup? Is there like a soup that fucking stinks? I don't know. What's your favorite so bad it's good B movie that hasn't shown up on movie nights for a while. Oh man, so bad it's good? I don't know. I don't watch that many things that are things I think of that way. I'm not really much of an ironic movie viewer, so I don't really watch a lot of shit like that. Let me think about this. So bad it's good? I don't know. I actually don't know how to answer this. I don't watch things that are bad. Like, I don't mean that in a way that's like, my taste is ultimate and like, all the movies I like are the good ones. I just mean as in like, I don't watch things that are bad on purpose. Exactly, Phoenix, that's what I'm saying. Be sincere for once in your life, you goddamn irony-poisoned rodents. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't have an answer. Also, how to talk to girl? Question mark. The same way you would, like, literally any other human being. Just don't be a fucking weirdo about it. And just be yourself. Duh. Next question. This is not a question, actually. This is a subscription to WWF, which appears to be some sort of panda-related organization. Thank you. Oh, wise and veritable boned one, bestow upon me thy knowledge. What's the best artificial fruit flavor? Personally, I'm big on cherry, but I could also fuck up a watermelon Jolly Rancher 24/7. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I really like blue raspberry. Like, blue raspberry Jolly Ranchers are the shit. Yeah, I guess that's it. Just stuff that's blue. Stuff that's blue fucking tastes good. And not only does it taste good, it tastes better because it's blue. Because I'm perceiving it to be blue. It tastes better because I know I'm consuming blue. Does that make sense? Doesn't matter. That's my answer. My answer is blue. Next question. Hi, thank you for opening up your email. You're welcome. Actually, I have two questions to ask out of curiosity. One for the AMA, one personal that I didn't know where to ask without making an ass of myself. Okay, question number one. What to you is an enjoyable element of a game that makes you come back to it over and over again, like you do with Bloodborne, just to name a few? Is it the gameplay, the plot, or a mix of it? Well, all of it, really, but I guess if I had to say what usually brings me back to games, themes are a huge one. I'm a big themes guy. I love themes. Two, great music. Any game with really fucking good music, I will play multiple times, guaranteed. I guess other than that, like, just the vibe. If a game just has, like, a great vibe in general. Visuals and music and sound combined. That's usually what does it for me, you know? Question number two. Holy shit. I recently beat COVID and survived a lethal lithium poisoning. Treated myself to one of your merch from your old store and will be doing a photo shoot to celebrate life, I guess. Do you mind if I posted shots of your old masks on Twitter? And do you need credits for those? No, I don't mind at all. And no, no, you can do that, absolutely. Congrats on living, by the way. Holy shit. I hope you're doing well. And thank you for the questions. Next caller. Oh my god. This is very long. Hi there, Koo. Excuse me. Been watching your streams since 2016, back during all of that. Took about a year off to fix my own shit, but I came back to enjoy some of my fellow bone men humor. Boy, was I not disappointed. Holy shit. It still surprises me every time I see how you have grown creatively, even to now having brand deals. Get your Javi coffee today and use the code KOOEATER for 20% off your order. That's in the email. I didn't make that up. Bits aside, though, it's been great to watch you continue to hone in your material. But of course, I'm still curious. My question is this. What do you believe to be the next step in furthering the funny skeleton? The next step? I don't know. I guess to me, the next step is just whatever I wake up tomorrow and feel like doing, you know? That's kind of how I just like operate. It's kind of how I live my life. If tomorrow I wanna start singing, I'll do that. Like that kind of shit, you know? Just as an example. And then there's more at the bottom of this email that says they want it to be read off stream. So I'll read that later. I will bookmark this email and I'll read it later. Thank you. Next question. Oh my god. Okay, first of all, it has to be noted that at the bottom of this email, it says from Postworm, so I now know who Postworm is, but I'm never going to reveal that to you. What moment on stream has had the biggest impact on your career? The biggest impact on my career? Oh man, I don't know. It's hugely cumulative, obviously. I don't know. Probably when I invited Sir B onto the stream, who was previously just a viewer. Just because B is a very good friend of mine, so I'll say that, I guess. I have a very valued and loving friendship with someone who I just met through streaming. And I've met other people also through streaming, but that was just the first thing that came to mind. So there's your answer. Thank you, Postworm. I appreciate that. Next question. Hello there, Funny Skellington Man. As a certified enjoyer of Bloodborne, horror movies, and other such things, my question to you is, what's your favorite monster slash beast slash creature in media? Doesn't have to be a specific one, maybe just design tropes. For example, I'm a massive sucker for anything with an animal skull or for a head or just a really big dude. Favorite for me, though, has to be the Demigorgon from D&D. Love that big monkey guy. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Your stuff always cheers me up. Thank you. Great question. If I had to itch my head about it, I'd probably say the skeleton. Is that a cop-out? Is that a cop-out answer? Let me think about this. I like Frankenstein. Like, just the idea of, like, a dude that was made from, like, a bunch of corpse parts is cool. So, like, Frankenstein conceptually is, like, a really cool monster to me. Werewolves are sick. Werewolves are fucking awesome. What else? The monster, obviously. Smartass. Not the scientist. I guess that's it. That's my answer.
You got mail.
Thank you. Next question. Have you listened to Igloo Ghost? If I have not. They said if you have listened to him, what's your favorite thing about Igloo Ghost? I have not. I have no idea who that is. Thank you for your question. Favorite Five Nights at Freddy's fan song? I literally don't know a single one. I was never into Five Nights at Freddy's, so I literally can't give you a single one. Next question. I don't go here often. I just want to send email. How many pillows do you have? And how hard/soft do you like them? I got new pillows recently, so I'm thinking about them. Here are mine. Let me show this image of this person's pillows. They sent me a picture of their pillows. Excuse me. I'm assuming they didn't mind to be showing their pillows on the stream. Very nice pillows. I like a super fucking soft pillow. I like a bed that's like moderately firm, but I like pillows that are super soft. So like if I have two like extremely soft pillows that I can like stack one on top of the other so that there's like enough support for my head, that's perfect. I like super soft pillows. Thank you for your question. Next question. What does coo taste like? LOL, I've never heard that one before. Next question. At any point, at what point, if any, does transhumanism feel a little uncomfy to you? If we wanted specific items to ponder along the range of possibilities, I'd offer tattoos, piercings, colored hair, more aesthetic transhumanism than functional, having a smartphone on you at all times, having electronic stuff embedded in you, exoskeleton enhancements for the body, at work, at home, body part replacement, mental cognitive enhancements up to uploading your consciousness. I really don't give a fuck about all that kind of shit. I think you could be entirely made of metal, and as long as you have like a human brain, you're a person. Like who? I don't even ever think about this kind of shit. And tattoos and piercings and like body mods, that kind of stuff, that fucking rules. I think that stuff is sick. Thank you for your question. Next question. Is there a story idea you've wanted to write into a book or make into a movie, or at least would think is cool if someone else made it into one of those things? Not really. No, not really. I'm not, because like, if I had something like that, I would probably just try to make it myself. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Cause like, I don't like adaptations that much. Like, I think video game movies are like almost entirely useless. Like, there's a couple of them that are fun, but aside from that, like, I think that games should just like stay in the medium they were made in. And like almost same with books too. Even though there's like a lot of like movies I like that are based on books, often I will go, like if I've ever gone back and checked out the book that something was based off of, I've usually found that there's a lot in the book that got left behind, like, through the trip to adaptation. We don't need a Bloodborne movie. Yeah, oh, absolutely not. If they made a Bloodborne movie, would I go see it? Abso-fucking-lutely. 100% I will go see it day one. Do we need it at all? No. No. Not even a little bit. Thank you. Next question. Can you unblock me on Tumblr? No. Next question. Are only, like, real questions allowed, or can we be funny? Don't know what the expectations are, and don't want to cross any unfunny lines, you dig? You can send whatever you want. Next question. This is a question from Benny. It says, thanks, baby. Where'd you learn that 18-karat trick with the heels of your feet? Thank you for the email, Benny. Next question. Bloodborne 2 is the header of this email. If Miyazaki kicked down your door and captured you in a big net and dragged you to FromSoft Studio and told you had to develop the setting/story...
You got mail.
Thank you. For the hypothetical setting/story of a hypothetical Bloodborne sequel, or he'd cook you in a big cauldron... First of all, really funny, this situation. What do you think you would do to make it distinct from the first game? I would make it completely not related in any literal sense. It would be a completely different timeline, different location, and the only connections it would have to Bloodborne 1 would be, like, the main themes and the fact that there is, a disease of sorts going around. And maybe there would be old gods, I don't know. I would make it as loose of a connection to Bloodborne as possible. Because I don't think that adding on to the universe, like the currently existing universe of Bloodborne, would be cool, to be honest. Like, I pray to God they don't make a sequel. Honestly, I really hope they don't. Because it doesn't need it. Thank you for the question. Next question. What would you do if Mario and Luigi were real people and real plumbers? Well, first of all, I would try to hire them. I would break my toilet on purpose and then hire them to come over and fix it. And then I'd probably try to fuck them. No. I would, I don't know. This is a weird question. I'd say spaghetti, remember that one? And then they'd like groan at me. Next question. I want you to share your sickest dating tips with the chat. What are the coup-approved ways to secure a date with a hot gamer girl or penis boy that catches one's fancy? Just talk to them. Be straight up, be honest, be yourself. Say like, hey, you seem cool. Start talking. Don't immediately ask them if they want to hang out or go somewhere. Do not immediately ask them on a date. Try to get to know them first. I mean, that's really all there is to it. There's no tricks to, like, being social with people. There really isn't. You just do it. I think a lot of people tend to, like, ask for tricks because they feel, like, anxious and they want, like, an easy way to do it, but, like, there is no easy way. Sorry to tell you. You just gotta, like, cultivate your own confidence, I guess, would be the best way to say it. Thank you for the question. Next question. Some creators have strong feelings about art. Do you have any strong feelings about art? What it do, what your role in making it is, Yeah, I have all kinds of strong feelings about art. Strong feelings about art is like 70% of my personality. Absolutely, yeah. What's your role in making it? I don't know. I just try to make like the coolest shit I can. Stuff that I want to see in the world. I mean, that's what art is, right? Like, something doesn't exist, you want it to exist, and you make it exist. That's all there is to it, baby. That's my hot opinions, that's my hot takes on art, is that it's cool. Next question. Haiku, during grade/middle/junior high, what was one of the hyperfixations you had as a hobby? For me, it was anything in history class that had to do with Greek mythology. Scruffy, thank you for the 10 months. Greek mythology, or any depending on what we were learning for that year. And going to Pokemon/Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading cards and tournaments/activities after school. So, yeah. Anyways, thanks. Enjoy your streams, my dude. Thank you. Anime. Obviously, started in...
got mail.
Thank you. In middle school, got super into anime. I've always really, really liked watching movies ever since like a young age, because my dad used to take me to see movies a lot. I did used to collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards, since you bring it up, because in high school I just played Yu-Gi-Oh a lot with friends, so I would buy a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Sorry, I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be right back, chat. And then I'll continue answering this. Okay. It's not really a drink. It's more like a drink. Hyperfixations you had as a hobby. I used to draw a lot when I was young. Obviously, I've talked about this recently because I just recently got back into drawing. But, for a long, long time when I was a kid, the plan was to be an artist. Like, that was what I wanted to do. I drew on fucking everything when I was a child. I got in trouble for it all the time. I got in trouble for drawing shit on the walls at home sometimes. I got in trouble for drawing on tests and homework, stuff like that. So that was probably the first one, right? If I had to, my first hyperfixation, probably drawing. Voice acting for quite a while. Once I got into like my teens and I started watching like abridged series on YouTube and stuff like that. Got really into voice acting for quite a few years. Yeah, I guess that's it. No, I don't know. Otherwise, like, small-scale hyperfixations I can't really think of because they come and go, you know? Thank you for the question. Next question. How did you meet each of your friends? Even just the ones on stream often. aka Jackson, Dwayne, Lex, Callie, Scratch, etc. That's a lot, and also I don't know that I'd be comfortable talking about all of them. So I'm just gonna say that many of them I met through other friends of mine, and also just hanging out around the right people, I guess. The ones that you specifically mentioned, Jackson, I met through Chase. Dwayne, I met because we worked together in Washington. When I lived there, we worked at the same place. Lex, I met by playing Overwatch. I met Lex on Overwatch. Callie, I think, used to be like a viewer of mine before ever meeting her, but I met her through Chase again. And same with Scratch. Met them through Chase. And the second part of their email says, how did you come up with your cool blue Skella? I started doing the skeleton thing like 8 years ago, like almost a decade ago on Tumblr. And I think the reason it started was because in 2013, when I was making the like Attack on Titan stuff way back in the day, my icon on Tumblr and on YouTube was this art of the Eren Titan, but it was like black and white, and he was wearing a suit and had glasses on. But you know how like the face of like the Titan is like, it's all skeletal, like he's got like bare teeth showing and shit. I had that as my icon for like a long time, and I was like, man, I really like these like skeletal features, you know? So I eventually changed my icon to a sprite from Castlevania, which is the current thing that is still my Twitch icon right now, and is also on my sweatshirt. But it's recolored. Nobody tell Konami, please. It's just recolored because it used to be like a dark purple, and it just evolved from there. I once I switched my icon, I was just like, yeah, I'm really into skeletons. That's my thing now, and it just slowly evolved over time. Thank you for your question. Next question. The header of this email says, your icon jump scared me. Let me take a picture of what my icon is on this email address. r/would you consider making more videos like A World Without Hope? Or was that a one-time thing because Bloodborne is something you're very passionate about? Also, if that has been asked already, favorite tokusatsu show? Well, let me answer that second question right now. Kamen Rider X-Aid is probably my favorite. First part of this question, do I want to make more videos like A World Without Hope? Absolutely. Yeah. Yes. There are various other things that I like a lot and I want to talk about, and I in fact do have like 3 different scripts that I've been working on since then. Not continuously, obviously, I just like started them and they're sitting there waiting for me to work on them more. But there's specifically one video I really want to make that will hopefully come out in like the next few months. Don't hold your breath for it, but yes, I do want to make more shit like that. Absolutely. Next question. Why the name Ku? If this has already been asked/answered or want to leave it, favorite fruit. Favorite fruit. Why am I blanking on fruit right now? I can't think of any fruits. I don't know.
You've got mail.
Thank you. Chase? I know many fruits, chat, okay? Chase doesn't get all the credit. I'm gonna say... I like bananas. Bananas are good. I think bananas are slept on. Not gonna lie. When you just, like, grab a banana and start eating it, like... It's good shit. In the first part of their question, why the name Koo? I am, in fact, going to leave this to those who know. I have talked about this before, specifically in the Discord server, in a channel that doesn't exist anymore, because it used to be a big community server. I'm gonna say if you know, you know. Next question. What's the hardest you think you've ever laughed on stream? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I laugh all the fucking time. I don't know. The first... I don't even remember if this was on stream, but the first thing that comes to mind was when Lex first found the free sex at sex.com image. I don't remember if this was on stream or not. Because, like, I don't know if this was clear. I hang out with friends and laugh about shit a lot more often than I stream. But, like, when Lex first found this image, we were crying laughing about it for, like, an hour. For, like, a fucking hour. We just, like, could not stop laughing about this fucking image. It was an ordeal. I can't really think of one that was on stream. There have been many, many, many times that we've laughed a fuckload. So I guess that's gonna be my answer. Free sex at sex.com. Thank you. Next question. What's your favorite Starburst flavor / color? I'm gonna say the red one. That's like cherry, isn't it? Do you have a particular order of M&M's colors you eat them in? No, I'm not fucking insane. Holy shit, do you do that? Do people in here do that? Do you look at your M&M's and selectively pick which ones to eat? They're literally all the same. Skittles is different because they're different flavors. I get that. M&M's are all the same. They're just colored different. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. If I saw someone doing that, I would think that they're like a serial killer, and I would like get the fuck away from them. If I saw some dude like sitting across from me and he was selectively picking out which M&Ms to eat, I would get the fuck out of there. Thank you for the question. Stop it. Get some help. Next question. Soul Leader, would you rather be a Meister or a weapon? If a weapon, what type of weapon would you want to be? I would rather be a Meister. Meisters are fucking awesome. When they do that, like, soul wave shit, like the fucking, like, solar plexus strike that Blackstar does, like, that shit's awesome. I would rather do that. Thank you. Next question. Hey, Koo, glad your streams are going well. The goofs are always great, and I love popping in to see how you and the Bone Crew are doing. My question is, how are you doing with COVID? Have things calmed down? Are you seeing any long-term effects around you? I'm doing great with COVID. I got COVID at the very beginning of this year. So I had COVID and that sucked, but otherwise, like, I don't know. I'm very safe about it. I go to very few places. So it really hasn't affected me too much, to be honest. Thank you for the question and the sentiment. I appreciate it. Hey, Koo, what's your favorite bit or running joke? Also, do you plan to make more sauce riff videos because those fucking slap? No, I don't, unfortunately. I do not plan to make more of those because they take a lot of effort for something that's just gonna get taken down off of YouTube because it's a film, because I uploaded a film to YouTube. Like, even though it's edited, like, they always get taken down. Both of them have been taken down, so it's just like, nah, we're probably not gonna do that anymore. If copyright fucking shit changed tomorrow and we could do it, absolutely. I would say totally. But in the current state of things, no. What's your favorite bit or running joke? I don't know. I'm not really a fan of, like, running jokes, to be honest. Like, even though we do have some around here, like shitting right now, the cum alerts, you know, I'm not much of a running joke kind of guy. I don't know. Durst? Fred Durst? Do you think, is Fred Durst a running joke? He's just a guy that I talk about sometimes. Trick Theory? Yeah, okay, I guess I could say Trick Theory. Trick Theory is really good. Trick Theory is great because of how much lore there is to it, and also how, like, simultaneously silly but also, like, kind of true it is. So, yeah, I'll say Trick Theory. Thank you for your question. Trick Theory still has untapped potential to this day. You think so, Phoenix? You can milk that cow till 2025. Oh, and I will. I will. Haiku, medium-time viewer, first-time caller. As a connoisseur of fine jests and japes, are there any memes or in-jokes that have stuck with you particularly well and have endured the test of time? Yeah, free sex at sex.com. That's one. Memes or jests. Oh man, there's all kinds. We'll just say memes out loud on the stream all the fucking time. I don't know. There's too many to even say. I don't know how to answer this, to be honest. My name Jeff? Yeah. My name Jeff is fucking hilarious. Obama? Yeah, like, you could, I don't know, you could name any of these. I've picked up like 70% of what I currently find funny from you and the gang. It's infectious, yeah. I don't know. Breaking Bad remix, yeah. Etc., etc. Jarvis. There you go, there's a few right there. I hope that answers your question succinctly. Next question. Holy shit, I've never seen an email formatted like this before. Let me show this on the stream. Hold on. Let me cut out the parts I need to cut out. Hello, Mr. Eater. Today I pose to you a very important question, one that a man has pondered for ages. A question that requires deep insight into one's very being. A question that makes us rethink who we are and why we do the things we do. Do you eat corn the long way? Sincerely, the Fool of Ohio. Most Ohio question of all time. No. Thanks for the question. Next question. I was curious about your history with music and music production over time. How'd you first get into making music on digital platforms, and what draws you to continue now? If this was already something that came up in another email, by all means, toss this one, etc. Yeah, I mean, I talked about this already, sort of. But, my history with music production, pretty much non-existent. I didn't do any music stuff in grade school. I was never in band, choir, etc. The only music-related thing I had in school was in high school. I took a music history class, and that class fucking ruled. I wish I could remember the name of the teacher I had. I probably shouldn't say it anyway, but that class was awesome, and the teacher was like super passionate about it. And like they just had this giant shelf inside the classroom that was huge and filled with fucking CDs. Like they just had tons of music that they just kept there. And on like each side of the classroom, like to the left and right of where people are seated, like two giant speakers. Because every day when we got into that class, one of the first things we would do is just listen to a song from like the period of time that we're talking about right now. Because we went from like really early music to like current music in America, like that kind of thing. Every time we would start the class, we would just listen to a song like from that period that we're going to be talking about, and then just talk about it. Like he would just have like, if you just had something to say, you would just raise your hand and say it. We would just note things on the music, like how it sounds, why it sounds that way, what instruments they might be using, etc. So that got me like just really more into music. Huge shout out to that class. But my experience with music production was pretty much non-existent. So when I first started in 2018, I just downloaded FL Studio, watched some tutorials, and started fucking around with it, see what I could make. And that's how it started. And what keeps me going now is, I don't know. Very often I will hear soundtracks in like video games that will be super inspiring to me. Like when I first made On Our Own, the reason I got super inspired to make that was because I had just played Ghost Runner, which I'll play a song from right now. Hold on. Let me play my favorite song from the Ghost Runner soundtrack. Because I played this game, and I was like, oh man, I gotta make some fucking music that sounds like this, bro. I want to make some shit that sounds like this. Bad. So I did. I'll leave this on while I answer a couple more questions. Thank you. Thank you for the question. Next caller. What would you say is the most obscure game you've played off stream? most obscure you've played on stream, and most obscure you'd like to play. Most obscure, well, I've streamed a lot of just, like, random, like, itch games. Like, ones I just found. I would really like to someday stream Deadly Premonition, which I would consider an obscure game, because people keep fucking asking me to play it, and I do kind of want to play it. So, someday I'll probably do that. B was just talking about it on his stream earlier, too, so it reminded me of that. That's a pretty obscure one. Next question. Longtime viewer, first-time caller, big fan, etc. wanted to know, what's your biggest... I'm getting Discord messages. What's your biggest pet peeve as a streamer? You've been at it a while. There's gotta be some things that are always annoying as shit. Yeah, I'm usually pretty outspoken about this. Backseaters, annoying as fuck. I'm the one playing the video game, shut the fuck up. People who are rude to my friends, or like don't give a shit about like basic stuff like their pronouns, etc. when it's like easy to find out. What else? It's all, like, all of it is people. All my pet peeves as a streamer is people. VTubers? Despite the fact that I'm close friends with many of them, VTubers? I don't know, something about it. Just annoying. Thank you. Thank you for the question. Why do they call it an oven with a hot food, cold food? Yeah, whatever. Shut the fuck up. What's the deal with airline food? Whatever. Thank you. Who's your favorite Transformers character, if you have one? Your favorite Ninja Turtle? And lastly, do you have a favorite superhero? Okay, first one. Favorite Transformers character? Who's the guy that's like a radio, or he's like a cassette player? I'm really not much of a Transformers guy, so I don't even know their names. Soundwave? Yeah, Soundwave. Soundwave is sick. I'll say Soundwave. Favorite Ninja Turtle? Donatello or Mikey. Donatello was always my favorite as a kid because he was like the nerdy one, and he wears purple, which was my favorite color for a really long time. But now, as I'm more matured, I would say I like him as much as Mikey. So, Donatello / Mikey. That's my answer. And lastly, do you have a favorite superhero? Definitely Spider-Man. I don't necessarily have one of the Spider-Men who is my favorite. Probably Miles Morales, actually. If I had to pick one. Probably Miles. I fuck with Miles hard. Thank you for your question. What's the longest shit you've taken? Oh, man, I don't know. I don't even want to answer this. No matter what I say, it's gonna be a gross answer. I've taken some pretty long shits, though. I'll tell you that. What was your favorite movie when you were 8? When I was 8? Probably... It was definitely one of the many VHS tapes I owned that I would just watch, like, on repeat. I had, like, 10 or 20 VHS tapes that I would just watch all the fucking time as a kid. Jurassic Park. The first Pokemon movie. The second Pokemon movie. Gremlins, the first Gremlins. Trying to think. The Batman Beyond movie. Batman Beyond fucking rules. Toy Story, the first Toy Story. I had a lot of Toy Story toys when I was a kid. I remember that. Godzilla 1998, actually, yeah, that actually was one of my favorites. Like American Godzilla that everyone hates. I was super into that movie as a kid. I'm gonna say it was probably Jurassic Park out of all of them. Jurassic Park, that's my answer. Have you been drinking water? Yeah, actually. Not enough, probably. Probably should be drinking more for a Q&A stream. So I'm gonna drink some now.
You've got mail.
Too cool.
Robin exclamation point. Thank you for the gift sub. Appreciate it. To Iggy, too. Congrats on the sub, Iggy. Thank you for your questions. Question next. Do you have any growing concern about being treated as an off-ramp for humor, potentially at the risk of overstepping your values and boundaries? Or put another way, how do you maintain your boundaries and values as a streamer, and do you think you're successful? I mean, I just be straight up with people. If people are, like, intruding on my boundaries, I tell them to fucking back the fuck up. So yeah, I think I'm pretty successful at that. More than most, I would think, to be honest. No, I don't have any concern about that. People like to make jokes. Like, whatever. Like, all the people who have sent me a joke email so far, like, fuck you, but also, like, whatever, I'll get over it, who cares? So, no, it's not really a concern. Lots of people online feel compelled to launch into a riff or something. This makes the internet a funny place, but also kind of fuels some upsetting stuff. Dogpiling, a drawing/painting someone put a lot of time into being used for a joke, or an artist's jokey off-the-cuff art getting more attention than other stuff they've put time into. People crossing boundaries in the spirit of trying to say something funny, which leaches into the parasocial relationship stuff. I feel like this sort of thing happens a lot in streaming naturally. Often the streamer is riffing off stuff that they're experiencing and the chat wants to contribute. And it's great, plenty of time, hilarious stuff, but I'm curious, how do you handle this as a streamer? I know some people lean into the parasocial or awkward boundary crossing stuff. Others make part of their act being antagonistic to their audience to create distance. Others treat the audience more like collaborators in creating a bit, almost like business partners, with the sort of cohesion, but towards a purpose, so it's not parasocially. And plenty of people just don't spend time thinking on it and just ban people when they get too annoying, filtering out the bad eggs. Yeah, that's kind of how I do it, right? Like, I just don't really think about it too much. Yeah, I don't know. I get that part of this question is probably asking, like, how do I balance being, like, a sincere person with also joking? To me, all my humor is just, like, being myself, like, being real about shit. I really am not a fan of, like, joke-ass jokes. You know what I mean? Like, jokes that have, like, a setup and a punchline, or, like, puns, or, like, that kind of stuff. That's just really not my thing. I think that, like, the best kind of humor just comes from, like, honesty and, like, the situation that's happening. You know what I mean? So I don't have too much of a problem with this kind of stuff. It kind of washes over me, you know? As for, like, the chat antagonizing stuff, I don't really do it to create distance. I just do it because I think it's funny. I just do it because, like, it makes me laugh, the fact that I just have, like, 180 people that I can just yell at right now if I wanted to. I could just be like, fuck all of you, like, at any moment. And you all just heard me say that.
Dude, this is some good weed. Dude, this weed is so good. Oh, weed.
Snorch! Thank you for the 420.
Snorch.
I appreciate it. So yeah. I hope that answers your question suitably. Thank you. Next question. Query for the Bone Man. What is I'm gonna pick you up and put you down about 70 times from? That's from Longmont Potion Castle. Does anyone remember what specific Longmont Potion Castle thing that's from? Because I actually can't remember. I would love to, like, play it for you. If I can actually find it. 14? Is it the GameStop one?
Hello?
Yeah, this is Harrison over
You've
at
got mail.
GameStop. What do you, me or you?
Yeah, I guess you do.
That's accurate.
Whoa.
It's the first accurate thing that you said. And so you weigh 340, 240,
140.
140. Okay, we got some players who are very rotund, and you're a novice. Well, that's okay. We take everybody.
A novice? I'm telling you, I'm a master. I'm a global elite. Do you know what a global elite is? Have you ever played Counter-Strike
Have I ever
before?
played
I thought you were good.
I'm beyond global elite, sir. I'm in the stratosphere.
You can't get past global elite.
I'm in the stratosphere here.
You're in the stratosphere?
Oh, big time.
What the hell? What does that mean?
I'm the great annihilator. So you're fortunate in that way that you don't have to face me as an opponent. It'd be total decimation.
I think you're fortunate that you don't have to face me, because I would destroy you, pal.
In Counter-Strike?
Huh?
In Counter-Strike.
Oh, yeah.
You would
Oh,
destroy
yeah.
me.
Whoa.
Yeah,
What's
that's-
going on with your phone there?
I've told you before, I'm not eligible to be in the tournament.
I know. You've said that already.
But you keep asking me what's my story and what's up with me, and you don't have to worry because you're not going to face me. I'm trying to explain.
No, your voice, it's going up and down like this.
It's at 037? We missed it? Hold on.
I'm just wondering if you knew anybody who we could recruit, get them signed up, and get playing.
I do.
You do.
No, it's not. Give me the time. Give me the real timestamp. Where in this clip is this? It's somewhere during this phone call. He says to him, "I'm gonna pick you up and put you down about 75 times." It's not in the CS:GO bit. You guys fucking suck. Anyway, it's from Longmont Potion Castle. Thank you for the question. Next question. Haiku, what is one video game you wish you could forget? Whether it be so you can play it all over again, or so you can completely wipe it from your memory because it was dog shit. I'm gonna give a cop-out and my real answer, which is I don't wish to forget anything I've experienced. I don't really look at, like, life that way, but to actually answer your question, any David Cage game, Indigo Prophecy. That's my answer. All of them. All the David Cage games. Next question. Hey, Ku, why on some platforms are you Shinigami Eater and others Ku Eater? What's stopping you from being the same across all platforms for better brand recognition? First of all, I don't give a shit about brand recognition. I think that no matter what your name is anywhere, people will find you if they give a shit. Second, somebody has Ku Eater on Twitch and I don't. And also, my YouTube channel is older than any of my other accounts that are called Ku Eater, and my YouTube channel is called Shinigami Eater. So, I don't know. I just don't really think it matters, to be honest. If I had it my way and all of my pages on everything could be the same thing, no matter if somebody has it or not, they would all probably just be called Ku, just K-U-U. So yeah, I don't know. I just don't care. I don't think it really matters that much. It's not like I'm losing a ton of viewers because they can't find me because it's Shinigami Eater and not Ku Eater. Or something like that. Next question. At this point, we're like quite a bit into questions that have come in today. So all these are from today. Not sure if you're like reading who these are from, but this is on Twitch. What's your current favorite AEW wrestlers or storylines and why? With so many people out on injury leave, anyone who you're eagerly awaiting the return of? Kenny Omega. Eagerly awaiting Kenny Omega to come back. 100%. Who's my favorite wrestlers and storylines? Malachi Black. I'm blanking. Darby Allin. I can't fucking think of wrestlers right now. I'm gonna have to go look at the AEW roster so I can like remind myself. Wardlow. I fucking love Wardlow. I'm just gonna name like a bunch of wrestlers that I really like. Wardlow. Swerve and Keith Lee. Congrats on the fucking belts, by the way. The Acclaimed. The Acclaimed. Danhausen. I fucking love Danhausen. Yeah, that's a good one. Evil Uno and Dark Order in general. Who else? I like Lee Moriarty. He's cool. Orange Cassidy. The Lucha Brothers. Penta and Rey Fenix. Sting, of course, who is always with Darby. And Wheeler Yuta right now. Wheeler Yuta right now is fucking awesome. His whole thing with like the Combat Club and how he's like a badass now. With like the fucking like blood on his pants. His like new pants are cool. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, I like them, but they're not, I don't know. They're like okay. Like they're amazing wrestlers and their matches are awesome, but just like aesthetically, they're like, eh. They don't do it for me as much. Chris Statlander fucking owns. I like Athena too. She's been very cool. Jade Cargill, love a good Jade match. Riho. Every time Riho is on screen, everyone in Freak Chat fucking loses their minds. And Thunder Rosa. I've loved Thunder Rosa since day one. So there you go. In terms of like a cool story that's happening, the shit that God, what's her name? I'm blanking. Julia Hart. The shit that is going on with Julia Hart in the House of Black right now is awesome. Evil goth Julia Hart fucking rules. Oh, Miro! I totally forgot Miro. I didn't say Miro. Yeah, God's champion, Miro. Easily up there. Yeah, I'd probably say Malachi Black and Miro are like my two favorites at the very top. Next question. What would your ideal home look like? I don't know. I don't really think about that stuff too much. Just a comfy home, not too big, you know? A comfy home that's like, if I could live in like a nice neighborhood that has like stuff you can walk to, which obviously does not exist in America where I live. You can't fucking walk to anything. And just having like a nice comfy house, that's like all I give a shit about, really. Somewhere with good internet. Nice comfy house in a place with walkable places and Google Fiber. Those are my 3 requirements. And also, do you have a favorite plant or one you'd want to try and grow? Yeah, probably marijuana, I would say, is my favorite plant. Definitely the one I spend the most time with. Thank you for the question. Haiku, what's a game you would like to see a current gen sequel to that you think would benefit from how long it's been since the original? A current gen sequel. Let me think about that. I'm thinking. No, not Bloodborne. I like other things. I don't know. This isn't the kind of thing I think about very much, to be honest. I really like the way that they did God of War. Like when God of War 2018 came out, once I was actually able to play it, I really like what they did with that game, where it's like, it keeps the same character and timeline of events, but like thematically and tonally, it's like a totally different type of thing. So I would like to see that happen for like other older game series. Like a sequel where they just, hey, yo! Chase, thank you for the raid!
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
Thank you for the Klooper moment. Welcome, everybody. We're kind of in the middle of a Q&A that I'm doing, where people have sent me emails that you can send to me at questionsforku@gmail.com if you want to. And I was just answering this question, what game would you like to see a current gen sequel to that you think would benefit from? And I was saying I really like how they did God of War, and I would like other old series to get like revived in a way where they evolve what it is, where they don't just try to do the same thing again. Because I love how much like more mature God of War 2018 is than the old ones. And I was like a huge fan of the old God of War games. Like, don't get me wrong. I love the fucking, like, crazy, insane violence and, like, monster slaying and shit like that. It's cool as fuck. So yeah, I don't know. Nothing specifically. I just think that more games should do that. I think that if you're gonna make a sequel to something that hasn't had a sequel in a long time, that you should try to evolve it in some way. It shouldn't be the same. Thank you for the question. What's the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? Next question. What's your favorite sports? And they included an image. They said these are sports, by the way. Thank you. I used to play basketball when I was a kid. I like basketball. And I think basketball is probably like... Well, first of all, I'm not a sports guy. I like don't give a shit about sports. But if I was like gonna go to a sports game, I would probably say basketball, and in second place, hockey. I went to a Red Wings game once, and they did the thing that like people do at Red Wings games, where they throw a squid onto the ice. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, I like basketball. Basketball's cool. Thank you for the question. I want to watch more horror movies, but I'm not good with gore. Are there any movies you would recommend that aren't too gory? Yeah. I love horror movies that are very much focused on like atmosphere rather than like shock or gore. So, The Lighthouse. And these all have like some form of like, maybe there's body horror or gore in it, but it doesn't really like rely on them. The Lighthouse, Cure is a great one. What are some other ones? I'm trying to specifically think of ones that don't have a lot of gore. Creep 1 and 2. Creep 1 and 2 actually have like barely anything in them. They're mostly just like suspense. I'm thinking. This is hard because I do love some good gore. Even though I hugely appreciate a story that doesn't rely on it, I do love me some silly gore effects. I mean, I used to work at a haunted house, right? Like, I used to work at a haunted house where we would drink a bottle of fake blood and spit it onto each other so that you would have a realistic looking blood splatter on your face. So, like, I do like gore. Attack the Block? I wouldn't really think of Attack the Block as a horror movie. It's got like horror elements in it. Yeah, we did that. Didn't I ever tell you guys about how I rolled my costume in dead animal bones so it would smell like dead animals? And how I just found out like a couple weeks ago that my mom kept that costume and it was sitting in the basement all this time. And I immediately asked her, "Why did you keep this? Do you know what I did with this?" And we threw it out. Thank you for the question. The next email I have is an email that says, "Thank you for subscribing to Whale Weekly." So I guess I'm subscribed to Whale Weekly now. My next email, it says, "I made this pair of socks for my first day of work. You should learn how to knit, or I could teach you. Or make you a pair. I don't know, man. That's up to you." And then they sent a picture of their feet, which I'm not gonna show. They do look like cute socks, I will say. They look like cute and comfy socks, so congrats on that. Next caller. Dearest Koo, banana bread? Yes. Thank you for the question. Koo, who's your favorite Attitude Era wrestler? I don't know. When did people consider the Attitude Era to be like officially over? Cause there was like a limited time frame when I was young in which I watched wrestling. So I don't know if it included that. '98? You think it ended in '98? No, that's crazy. That's way too early. Yeah, that was when it was at its peak. I guess I would say The Rock? Right? Like, not that I give a fuck about The Rock now, but like if I had to pick someone who like exemplified that type of thing and like contributed the most to it, I'd probably say The Rock. Thank you for the question. Haiku, I noticed one of your Minecraft VODs, the one with Chase doing his funny TTS, the genesis of Kiadi Mundi Gaming, is unavailable now. It was one of my favorites, one of the very first of yours I watched, I'm pretty sure. So I've been wanting to ask whether you knew what happened, / did it on purpose or not, or if you plan on...
mail.
Thank you. Or if you plan on putting it back up. That's all. Thank you for understanding and everything you do. Have a good stream and good night. Thank you. I did not know that was unavailable. Let me go look. Hold on. It was a Minecraft stream. Let me see. Minecraft. It looks like it's been blocked for copyright. So I didn't even know this happened. You want to know what the song that I played that made it so the video was blocked is? Little Demon by Screamin' Jay Hawkins. That sucks. Can't play Little Demon anymore. Oops. Thank you for your question. So yeah, I guess it's not coming back. Sorry. Bummer. Sorry for the late submission. What's your top 5 favorite horror movies at the moment? Number 1, Cure. Number 2, Evil Dead 2. For the rest of them, I will have to think about it. Number 3, House, 1977. 1977 isn't in the name. I don't know why I said that. It's just the year it came out. I'm thinking. The Lighthouse. Duh. Let me see if I mentioned more horror movies on my Letterboxd account. Hold up. Return of the Living Dead. That's an awesome one. Best zombie movie, for sure. Yeah, I guess that's number 5. Return of the Living Dead. There you go. Thank you for the question. Next question, do you think you'd ever get a P.O. box? Yeah, someday I'd like to. Right now it doesn't really seem that justified because I don't have a ton of people who are like dying to send me shit. And, you know, it costs money and I'd have to like go and check it every so often. Like, you know, you have to go to the post office, etc. But someday, yeah, I'd love to get a P.O. box. Thanks for your question. Next. Hey, Koo, if you could choose any sport and play it at a professional level, which one and why? Well, I don't necessarily consider wrestling a sport, but I'm gonna bend the meaning of that to say wrestling. I would probably do wrestling as the closest thing. Second place, basketball. If I wanted to say a real sport, I'd say basketball. This next email says, happy 8th birthday, Terrence. And then has a video called videoforterrence.mp4. Phoenix, did you send this to me? Is this from you? Because otherwise I'm not playing this MP4, whatever it is. Is this from you? Okay, hold up. Let me download this video real quick.
GWB, I got the family tree. You know my rhymes are gonna burn it in the 3rd degree. I made a splash, raise the cash, in the flash, built a stash. Got a rocket in my pocket, blast straight out of Texas. I've got the superlative flavor, no preservatives. Rounding on up the compassionate conservatives. The press wants confessions regarding the discretions. In this rap session with leads to a question. Is it germane? Does it pertain? If I did cocaine when I live my life in the fast lane. If I refrain, I abstain on the campaign. Dang! It's insane, keeping it real, cause you can't let it trouble you. Kicking dope rhymes in the style of the W. Grew so fast, up to history pay. Turn it up, party people, it's election day.
Booyah! A to the L to the G-O-R-E. I'm sweeter than candy, faster than a Grand Prix. A twister out of Tennessee, heading for the G-O-P. Cause it's time for the dose of the vitamin G. I'm the beat, going deep, gonna leap to a sweet spot. Put the electorate straight to sleep. So wake up, don't you fret it just yet. AG's got props, I invented the internet. My Jewish pigeon, you got me for clap, y'all. Grab your shekels and meet me at the temple. Or in your booty, I get chill like a monk. No jump, no funk, just pure core funk. Keeping it real, I get Bradley in the hook shot. Kicking dope rhymes in the style of a robot. 8 years of growth, don't you throw it away. I got the bass in your face, it's election day.
Awesome, thanks. Thanks, and happy 8th birthday, Terrence. My next email says, I'll just show it to you. Vote now on your television screens. Thank you for the email. Next email says, thoughts on Dale Suke? And it's an image of Dale Gribble as Sasuke? It's cool. I like it. I like it. I love it. Thank you. Next question. Clarification on layout questions. I was very sleepy when I sent the question. I meant to ask something like, what do you prioritize when making a stream layout? Clarity, simplicity, aesthetic, etc. I am a big fan of simplicity. I really don't like layouts that like take up a lot of the screen or make it so that only a small section of the screen is the game that you're playing. So I really prefer when the video takes up the whole screen and there's just very minimal elements overlaid on top of that, which is why I have my shit that way. I really like aesthetic, like, obviously everyone wants to make their stream look cool, but I think that it's mostly distracting a lot of the times. Like, you know, I'm gonna rib on VTubers again for a second, but I think shit that's moving in the corner is like super fucking distracting and like visually annoying. So that's just me. That's just how I am. So I'm a big clarity and simplicity guy. And you can squeeze your aesthetic in there, you know, in small bits. Like I love my like fucking like my standby screen and the way my like intro screen looks, like that's where I can put the cool shit, right? Cuz I'd rather it not be on the main screen.
You've got mail.
Thanks for the question. So I'm learning Blender, almost done with my first model. Was wondering if it would be okay to make / would you like a model of your hoodied skeleton? If not, that's cool too. Yeah, that'd be sick. Absolutely. To have 3D art, that would be fucking awesome. Yeah, go for it if you wanna. Absolutely. Encouraged. It looks like we're coming up on the final questions. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 more questions. Or emails, I should say. So, if you want to get your fucking question in, an email, maybe you thought of something while the stream was going on that you'd like to ask, send it in now. questionsforku@gmail.com. Next question. What's your favorite album you've heard this year? If not an album, could be a song. And what's your favorite food / drink to have on a hot day? Thank you for your time. Favorite album I've heard this year? Let me look at Spotify real quick. Or song. Oh, I'll say JPEG Mafia's Offline EP. Or LP, rather. Yeah, exactly. Phoenix got it before I even said it, yeah. LP by JPEG Mafia. What's your favorite food / drink to have on a hot day? I mean, cold water. Nothing beats cold water, right? If it's hot and you're like sweating and shit. But food / drink that's like not water. Like a freezy pop. Like one of those like tubes of flavored liquid that you freeze, you know? A drink, an Arizona iced tea, obviously. I don't know. I'm a simple guy when it comes to like food and drink, that kind of shit. I'm not super picky, so that's my answer. Next question. The header of this email says, "That Zaza. As someone who hasn't smoked since high school, 6-ish years ago, and doesn't have any stoner friends anymore, how does one find a dealer?" man. Great question. That's hard. Well, I would say ask around with friends, even if they're not necessarily stoners or smokers at all. They might still know somebody who knows somebody, etc. Oh, don't call this person a cop. They're being sincere. They want to find weed. You can't get it easily everywhere. You guys are the fucking cops. I don't know. Even if someone isn't even like a friend of yours, if they're like a coworker or something, or someone you just know, it's not TOS to just talk about weed. Relax. Even if it's just someone you just know that might know somebody, ask them. Like, what's the worst that can happen? Ask them. Hey, you know where I can get some weed? You know where I can get some fucking flour, some bud, etc.? Like, other than that, it's hard to advise. Hard to say, really. I've always just like ended up with somebody who just happens to be able to get me weed. So I've never really had to look myself. Good luck out there, warrior.
You've got mail.
Is all I can say. Thanks for the question. Dear Koo, out of curiosity, what's your favorite fast food item? Regardless if it's a big chain or a small local place. Fast food? Probably the quesarito from Taco Bell. The steak quesarito. A good steak quesarito is fucking... That's the shit. I don't really eat a lot of fast food, to be honest. Like, I get Taco Bell every so often, but other than that, I don't eat it too much. Thank you for the question. Question for Koo, what's the worst
You've
piece...
got mail.
Thank you. What's the... What's the worst piece of advice you've ever received? Or what's a common piece of advice that you think is bullshit? I think that people give a lot of advice on streaming that is bullshit. Because a lot of advice that people give on streaming is like hustle mentality shit, where it's like, make sure to fill dead air. You can't, like, there can't be any part of your stream where you aren't talking, or like people who advise that you check your viewer list and say hello to people who just popped in, even though they didn't say anything in chat. Insane, terrible, terrible advice. Yeah, advertise yourself on other people's streams, etc. Really fucking bad advice. And like the filling dead air thing is like a really quick way to burn yourself out. Just a bad idea. Like giving up your own comfort and stability for the sake of like maybe growing a little faster. Maybe. Not even near guaranteed. So yeah, I guess that's it. Other than that, I can't really think of bad advice somebody gave me, because I'll usually ignore them and erase it from my mind immediately. Good question though. I like that question. Next caller. Hey Koo, what's a game from your childhood that has really stuck with you? Whether it shaped your worldviews, music tastes, birthed new hobbies, or maybe it was just really fun. P.S. Loving the art for the stream. Thank you. A game from my childhood that really stuck with me? Like one that like influenced my tastes now? That's hard. That's difficult. Help me out here, chat. You guys know what games I like. Oh, World of Warcraft. Yeah, I mean, somebody said Warcraft 3 in chat, but World of Warcraft, absolutely. Halo. Super Mario Sunshine, yeah. Spyro, nah, not necessarily. Spyro was like one of my first games, but I wouldn't say that influenced me a ton. Yeah, I played a lot of World of Warcraft, like, because I played like from vanilla, way back in the day when vanilla was still a thing. That was pretty fucking influential on me. So I'll say that. Thank you for the question. Next question, the Zaza Part 2. Follow-up, how do I go about buying weed without sounding like a cop? I have autism, and like I said, I haven't bought in over 6 years. I'm rusty on what to say and do. Oh, just ask. Don't worry about it. If you're concerned this people, like the person you're asking might take it the wrong way and might like fucking narc you out or something, then use substitute words, I guess, like bud or flower.
You've got mail.
Yeah, no, just don't worry about it. I think people who like, this is gonna sound so stupid, haven't been in the weed scene for a while might be surprised at how many people are just smoking weed all the time that you just don't know about. I think you might be surprised. So just say whatever. Don't worry about it. Next question. I'm stuck on Father Gascoigne. How do I beat Father Gascoigne? I'm on my first playthrough. Also, do you have you ever watched Xavier Renegade Angel? It's not for me, to be honest. My friends watched it somewhat recently. And quite a few of my friends are really into it, but it's like, it's not for me. How do you beat Father Gascoigne? This is gonna sound shitty, but learn to parry. Use your gun and learn when the time to do it is. Use your gun and also acquire Molotovs. Go get some Molotovs, and once he's in his like werewolf phase, use them. I mean, it's hard. How do you answer a question like this, right? Like, how do you say it without just being like, get good? Like, that is the answer. It's not wrong. It wouldn't be wrong for me to say that. Yeah, use gun, acquire Molotovs. That's the solution. Get in the habit of like getting out of there too when you like need space. Like, don't overcommit. Like, I know the rally system exists in Bloodborne and it's very useful and like, you know, comes in handy in a pinch, but don't be too aggressive. Like, once you need your space, get the fuck out of there. That's my advice. Next question. Ever read Chainsaw Man or interested in its upcoming anime? No, I haven't read Chainsaw Man, but it seems awesome and many of my friends are into it, and yes, I am going to watch the anime when it comes out. Will I start reading it before that happens? I don't know. Maybe. I still have to finish JoJo. I'm still reading part 8 of JoJo right now because I keep doing other shit. So, it's on other mangas, like, definitely on the back burner. But yeah, it looks awesome and like something I'd be into, so at some point, yeah. Next question. What's your favorite heist in Grand Theft Auto 5, either online or story mode? I'm gonna be honest, none of them are really that memorable to me. I really only remember one that we did, and it was because we had a lot of trouble with it and had to redo it like a lot of times on stream.
You've got mail.
It was when we did like the bank heist and we had to like hack the safes and shit. Like, we all had to take care of a different safe. That was fun to do because it was like almost like a bonding exercise. But otherwise, I think the heists are just like, they're okay. Next question. Do you know why people in the cave keep talking about shadow puppets? Joke question. I'm skipping it. Thanks for the question. Hiya, have you ever thought about making a music video for one of your songs? If so, any song in particular? The concept has come across my brain before, yeah. No, I don't really have one in particular I'd like to do that for, though. I'd say if we made, like, more half-house music, like if me, Chase, Alfred, maybe some others got together and made another half-house track, and we were happy with it, I think it'd be fucking awesome to film a music video for that. That would be fucking sick. Also, is there a horror game you think looks cool but find it too spooky to play? No. Not really, no. I'm like super desensitized to horror because I love it so much. So no, there are no games I think are like too scary that I wouldn't play. Great question though. And they included a little picture. Hold on. Let me show you this cute little image they sent here. They sent me this. Oops. They sent me this. Thank you. Very cute.
You've got mail.
As the #1 half-house fan on the planet, I'm so ready for the half-house revival. Hey, I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but you know, if the fates align, that would be cool. That would be sick. Next question. Haiku, do you have a favorite VR game / experience? Or any that you think should get more attention? Yes. But I don't know if you'll be able to play it because the second part of this email says, I'm getting a Valve Index soon and I'm really looking forward to trying stuff out. A game I think anyone who can get their hands on it should play is Robo Recall, which is a Rift exclusive game. Like it's on like the Rift store. So I don't, if there's like software out there that lets people play shit on there, then try to play it. Robo Recall is so much fucking fun. It's got like, if you play like the story mode, and it's got like some dated humor in it that's very like internet humor from 2017 type shit. But other than that, it's a super fucking fun game and also like quite a workout. It's like playing Doom in VR, like, cause like you have all these sorts of guns, and the way that you reload in Robo Recall is you just throw the gun away and then grab a new one from your holster, which is the coolest way of reloading guns ever. You can throw your gun at the things you're fighting, which are all robots. You can run up to them and rip them apart with your hands. You can catch bullets they shoot at you and throw them back at them, etc. It's fucking awesome. It rules. Play Robo Recall. Thank you for your question. This next email is a subscription to the Columbo File blog. Awesome. Thanks. Third to last question. Haiku, I've been rewatching the VODs of your Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough from the end of 2020 and the start of 2021, while I work on my perler art, and they're still just as relaxing and fun as I remember them. I wanted to ask, do you still have that book of drill tweets? If you have it around, could you read one? Thanks so much. P.S. Could I make a little perler icon? Oh, a little perler of your stream icon, the little pixel skull. Yeah, absolutely. Please do. Do I still have the drill book? I know I have it somewhere. I don't know where the fuck it would be, though. Shit, let me look around. I'll be right back. I go look in the living room.
I found it!
I found it.
You've got mail.
I should be allowed to beat off in the back of a police car. I'm already going to jail, so what's the difference? There you go. Next question. Not sure if the idea has been brought up in the past, but ever think of streaming on some music production at some point? Or are you the type that considers music creation a personal experience, alone time, recharge space, etc.? From one musician to another, I lean a bit towards the latter. Yes, I absolutely 100% prefer streaming, or not streaming, making music alone. No, I don't think I plan to stream myself making music at any point. I don't know. It's very unlikely. Maybe in like a specific scenario if I had like a bit planned for it, like a stream thing. But for just regularly making music, no. No, I would not. They said, thanks for the great streams, the great tunes, and now the great hoodie too. Keep rocking, dude. Hey, thanks. That was from Babish. The binging of Babish. Thank you. Next question. Hey, Koo, first time on stream and here, obviously. Do you have any tips on how to kill Father Gascoigne? And have you ever watched / liked Savior Renegade Angel? Did you accidentally send this shit to me twice? Yeah, get good. This appears to be the last question that I have in my inbox. What's your opinion on clowns / jesters? Could you remind us of what your favorite Pokemon is? I like jesters. I'm not a huge clown guy. To be honest, I like horror flavored clowns. Like when I worked at the haunted house, one of the guys I knew that I worked with a lot was a clown with a chainsaw who was often covered in blood. So I thought that was pretty cool, but otherwise I don't know, they're okay. My friend Chase likes them a lot, so I respect that. And I love my friend Chase, so. But otherwise I think jesters are like way cooler. That's way more my flavor of clown, I guess. Like medieval shit. Could you remind us of what your favorite Pokemon is? It's Duskull. I'm designing Gajinkas of all the evolutions based off of clowns, and more Pokemon would be fun. Yeah, Duskull. That's my favorite. And I think that's it. That's all we have. Let me check to make sure I didn't miss anything. No, I don't think I did. That's it. We did it. We fucking did it.
You've got mail.
Fuck! Favorite strain of weed?
Thank you for your time. Habadu Benawa.
Anonymous. Thank you for the 4580. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Favorite strain of weed? I don't have a favorite wait, no, that's a lie, I do. It's Gorilla Glue. Gorilla Glue. Fucking owns. Yeah, that's my answer. Gorilla Glue. Thank you for the question! I am now closing my inbox for now. If you would like to send me more shit, if anyone ever just, maybe you just think of a random question or a thing you want to say in an email, etc. Maybe you just have something you want to say. Feel free to send stuff to questionsforcrew@gmail.com. And every Tuesday, I'll open up my fucking email. And we'll do this in a much shorter time at the beginning of every stream. But for now, I think a 3-hour stream of me answering questions is enough. I think that's, like, good. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Thank you, everyone, for all the emails and stuff, and for watching. I think we're gonna look at art, and then we're gonna wrap up. We've got some stuff here from Dr. Bodacious. You've got mail. Me and my fucking pile of mail, dude. Awesome. Thank you. And then we've got some stuff from Calypso. Me, full of emails and weed, as always, of course. Very cute. I love the hatching on this. Is that what you would call that? The like shading that's made of a bunch of lines? That's hatching, right? Love the hatching in your work, Calypso. Also, a little bat coo. Hey, wow, look at that. I'm like the Fern Gully. I'm like the guy from the Fern Gully. Very cute, thank you. And then this is from Cosimo. Free sex at sex.com. Awesome. I fucking love when people just draw our characters over a meme. It's fucking amazing. Is this gonna be a regular thing? Should we have an email command? Yeah, I'll probably make one after the stream. Don't worry about it for now. Thank you, everybody. Let's find someone to raid. What's a raid message? Never mind. I know that's a stupid question. I know exactly what the raid message is. You've got mail. Let's raid. Let's raid, my friend Alfred. My good friend Alfred, Paper Box House. You will be kind to him, and you will let him know that he has mail. And I'll see you on the stream tomorrow after wrestling. I don't know what I'm gonna stream yet, but I'll let you know. Okay? This has been great. See you later, everybody.